now. Not now. I am sitting in the hospital waiting room alone. Park offered to wait with me, but for some reason I declined his offer. So here I sit all alone. Eyes wet, teeth clenched, more scared than I've ever been in my entire fucking life. I've been hunched over like this for I don't even know how long. I just need somebody to tell me that he's okay.
Drink some, dearie.
Trollop, she's offering me a warm mug or something. I mutter thanks and take a sip. But whether the beverage is bitter or sweet, hot or cold, poison or not, I can't even bring myself to care right now.
No, Dr. Zhivago is one of the best doctors I know. Well, speak of the devil.
Okay, there's the doc. The doc, is he okay?
For now, the patient is stable.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, thank heavens. See, Theo, I told you he'd be fine.
But
unfortunately, his Habsburg syndrome has now spread into his left lung, drastically reducing organ function. Breathing's going to be difficult for him.
Please tell me there is something we can do, Doc.
For the time being, he will live. But as you can see, the disease is quite voracious. It will slowly shut down your brother's entire respiratory system.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Doctor, isn't there something we can do? Slow it down, at the very least.
I'll prescribe some medicines that should help reduce the damage his attack does. But Theo, nothing can stop the inevitable.
How much time does he have?
I don't know. If we can keep him stable and on his medication, 6 months if he's lucky.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Nurse Ingrid comes up behind him and whispers something into his ear, as if he hadn't just put a fucking death sentence on my brother.
Thank you, nurse. Your brother's resting right now. He should wake in a few hours. However, to be safe, I'd like to keep him in the hospital for another day.
Thank you, doctor.
If you'll excuse me.
Yo!
Is that Randall?
Damn it! Still
Keep it down, idiot. It's a hospital.
Randall and I scared jogging towards me.
We came as soon as we heard. How's he doing?
He's stable for now, but they say he's only got 6 months. Randall slumps against the wall, looking horrified. Iska sits down beside me.
Is there anything we can do?
There's nothing anybody can do. Or at least anybody else. He glances at the clock on the wall. I shake my head. I cannot sleep now when I'm stuck in this fucking living nightmare.
Okay, so your fight's at noon. It's 5 a.m. Then in a couple hours, we'll get it rescheduled.
No, the fight's on.
Yo, man, are you sure you can go through this? I mean, like...
There is no cure inside the octagon. If I don't get Yomi out of here, he's gonna die.
Still, Theo, this is a bad idea. Do you really want this?
Does it look like this is... I don't have a choice, man. I ain't got a choice. Glaring at them through teary eyes, I jam my hands over my face. I feel two on my shoulder.
Theo, brother, we're here for you. But if you're not going to be in any condition to fight, you need some sleep.
I ain't sleepy.
As your manager, I'm respectfully telling you to bite me. go back home and get some sleep. I'll come get you when it's time. Randall and I'll stay here in case Yomi wakes up.
Hey guys, we're from Daybreak Embrace. I'm James.
This is Gian, and you're listening to
SOB.
The mosh pit arena. I haven't been back here for months. When the killings washed over and people had resumed their 24-hour raids, Daisuke and I had to find a new training spot. However, although the party is still raging outside, the arena itself is virtually empty. Amongst the sparse crowd, I can see Jacques sitting back with some of his boys, watching me intently. Guess I'm gonna have to make a statement to him today, huh? However, despite the general public's apathy towards today's fight, the management's spot on. Black-hooded referees are circling the ring. A huge hourglass with a 5-minute capacity is hanging on the side. Even the announcer/commentator Joe Goldberg has shown up. So here he is. Juan and I are facing each other from the opposite corners of the ring. Although he's smirking at me, I've got a gimmick to maintain. So I just glare at him, challenging him to bring it. Meanwhile, Daisuke is rubbing some gloopy white jelly shit on my forehead and cheeks.
If you start bleeding, this will stop it from getting into your eyes.
Joe Goldberg climbs into the ring and starts walking towards its center. Daisuke hastily tries to cram me with last-minute advice.
Remember, don't let him turn this into a grappling match. Keep this fight standing just like we practiced.
Gentlemen, if you please. Goldberg gestures for Juan and myself to join him in the center of the ring.
You're up. Time to square off.
I join Goldberg and my opponent in the center. My mohawk waxed high, I try to stay as true to my bad boy gimmick as much as I can, but it's tough to act cocky when your opponent is a good foot taller than you and a fuckload thicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present in the red corner, weighing in at 195 pounds, with my record of 20 wins, 1 loss, Jason the Chosen One!
Barely a foot from each other, Juan is sniggering at me, but I hold my glare.
And in the blue corner, fighting his first professional fight, weighing in at 175 pounds, Theo the White Eagle!
This sparse crowd gives an even less impressive applause, but I don't care. The only thing on my mind is smashing Yomi and my way out of the fucking octagon.
Fighters, please return to your quarters.
I'll make this quick.
But I instantly turn my back on him before he's finished. Fuck you. The crowd ignites with a spark of controversy, but I ignore it and return to my corner. As I walk back, I see Park waving at me in the crowd, so I give him a slight salute. Happy to see another face that doesn't want to see mine caved in.
Theo, get over here. Okay, listen. This is a 3 5-minute round fight, so don't go in there guns blazing. You'll gas yourself out. Let Juan come to you, and then let Ghost rough him up. You've got this.
Are you ready?
Eyes fixed on me. My opponent grins.
Are you ready?
Nodding, I shoot my opponent a malevolent glare.
You've got this.
Begin. And we're off!
As I take the center of the ring, Juan starts circling around me.
And just like his last fight, Chosen One faces circling his opponent. Let's see if it works out better than last time.
I throw a leg kick, but he dodges it. This guy's definitely learned from his last fight. I can see it in his movement. Juan throws a jab at me, and Ghost guides me out of its path. Then Juan starts to fire another, already anticipating the strike. I let Ghost move me away from the coming jab. But it never comes. Instead, his fist digs deep into my stomach, knocking the wind out of me. Wait. That's not supposed to happen. Forget it. It's not the time. Move on. Next move. Come on. Juan stalks me at the corner and winds his right hand as if throwing a hook. But when I duck to dodge it, his knee smashes into my face. Before I know it, my opponent takes advantage of my disorientation and starts throwing a barrage of punches and knees into my stomach.
That's why he just backed up to the corner post. It looks like the total one's got him.
I try to explode with my own flurry of counters, but he sees everything. Anticipating when I duck, sway, or tilt, he counters my dodges with heavy hands. Panic starts to rise over, but I restrain myself from giving in to the hysteria. I know Daisuke was against this, but I've got no choice. If I cannot strike with him, then I've got to drag this fight to the ground. Eating fists, I throw myself towards his knees, determined to take him down.
Why never shoot for the life-saving takedown? Beautifully defended by chosen one.
Juan sprawls away from my takedown and scrambles in advanced jiu-jitsu moves, trying to finish this fight quickly.
Although he started fighting this is success. Total one's going to submission after submission, but my ego is still fending off all the attempts.
However, I am still in shit. Ghost is keeping me from getting submitted, but Juan's still on top of me. He's given up on trying to catch me in a lock and just seems content with smashing me from the top. Every inch hurts. I can taste blood in my mouth. Everything seems to be going bad. I'm sitting on the stool in the corner of the ring. What happened?
You got knocked out, but the round expired, so the fight's still going on.
As I try to speak, but just spit blood out of my mouth, he frantically wipes away the crimson off my face.
Don't get into a boxing match with him. Throw kicks, keep your distance, and for the love of shit, keep it standing.
Realizing the referees are screaming at him to leave the ring, he cusses and pushes me off the stool.
Go get him, Theo.
Referee glances at both of us and then motions for us to begin. But this time I obey Daisuke to the fucking letter. I keep moving and make sure I don't get cornered. Steering clear of his hands, I snap sharp kicks at his legs and body, trying to slow him down.
It seems like the Mighty Will has changed his strategy, and it seems to be paying off.
The one keeps stalking me, trying to dodge my kicks, but some of them are getting through. I'm tired, bleeding, and in a much worse condition than one, but he seems to be getting frustrated. No, fuck! As my kick rebounds off his side, Juan grabs it and trips me onto the floor. Shit, fuck, no! Before I know it, he continues where he left off. I cover my face with my hands, trying to block his massive elbows from slicing into my forehead. Before I know it, everything's gone red. My gashed face is pumping crimson, blinding me. I'm a bloody, red mess. I try to scratch my way back into this fight, throwing aimless punches from my back. Before I even realize that Juan fixes his legs around my neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that chosen one is finally secured a submission. The mountain triangle choke.
His legs are pressing my shoulder blade into my neck. There's no blood getting to my brain. I can't breathe. Ghost, please fucking do something! Ghost kicks in and I try to escape from the deathly choke. Clasping my hands together, I push down on my opponent's leg, trying to stack him and reduce the pressure. But one sees it and adjusts accordingly. Fuck! My eyes are fluttering shut, but I do not tap. Considering how numb my limbs have gone, I don't think I can. The referee hisses, tearing one off me, and before I know it, Daisuke is carrying me back to my corner. A cold splash of water snaps me back. He pushes a flask to my lips. I take a sip, but just spit out crimson. Daisuke is looking at me, speechless, not sure what to say. He's lost faith in me. He doesn't think I can win this. Fuck, after 10 minutes of getting my ass handed to me, he ain't the only one. But this is not gonna end like this. Help me up.
Theo, I think it's time to throw in the towel.
I said help me up. I ain't going anywhere.
Begin. Mighty Will has lost the last 2 rounds. His only chance is to finish the chosen one. And considering the way the fight's going so far, I don't think he has a shot. Oh, what's this? Mighty Will's charging at the chosen one, throwing wild punches. I guess he's gonna get that one punch knockout. Oh, Juan catches him with the bar. Sending him right down.
90 pounds of vicious intent just postured high over me, pummeling me. I try to defend and dodge something, but there's nothing much I can do flat on my back. My shattered nose isn't letting me breathe. But as I swallow and spit my own blood, I feel a tingly sensation down my back. Ghost? Let my ability kick in. Praying it's got an idea. Catching Juan completely off guard, I grab his wrist and throw my legs around his head. Yes, like that, go, go, go!
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, under a minute left, Whitey will seem to have secured the triangle choke. That looks tight!
Daisuke screams, slamming the mat with his fists. Juan sloshing and gurgling. I can tell he's being strangled.
Don't you dare let him go.
I don't fucking intend to! The ghost locked in, he ain't going anywhere. No. Oh god. Through sheer brute strength, he picks me up while I still have my legs clamped around his neck and slams me down into the canvas. The drag shocks me out of ghost mode. But I fight through the crushing brain, racking my spine and hold on.
What heart? Whitey will hold on through that slam with only 50 seconds left in the fight.
Trapped in my choke, I catch his angry, resilient glare. Damn you son of a bitch! So my legs are cramping up painfully. He gives me one last hateful look and weakly raises his hand and slaps the mat.
It is all over, folks. On the brink of defeat, Whitey pulls up the biggest upset I've ever seen.
Panting hard, I'm lying spread eagled on the floor, completely fucking shattered.
Theo!
Yelling excitedly, Daisuke pulls to my feet and hugs me.
You beautiful bastard, you did it, you won!
That weren't too bad? Huh? Unable to carry myself, my legs give way, but Daisuke's got my back. Throwing my arm around his shoulder, he keeps me on my feet. Park climbs into the ring, beaming at me.
Unbelievable! Just unbelievable!
Theo, I think Goldberg wants a word with you.
Daisuke gestures at the announcer, who scurries through the medics and referees to get at me.
Yo, my friend, after out-grappling an expert at his own trade, can you tell us how you're feeling right now?
Goldberg booms, extending the megaphone to my mouth. There's only one thing on my mind right now. Raphael Jacques? You wanted me to beat one, huh? So here I am, you horse-humping pansy. I suddenly realized that the number of people in the arena has tripled. Each and every one is going wild. But I'm not here for a fucking popularity contest, am I?
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the Lumberjack!
Huh? Jacques, huh? Where'd he come from? Face to face, barely an inch apart, Jacques' stony face breaks into a slight grin.
Who the fuck do you think you are calling me out? You just been beaten to a bloody pulp by Jason fucking Juan. Get that shit away from me.
He snarls at Goldberg, slapping the megaphone away. The announcer gets the message and briskly leaves the ring. Doesn't make a difference. I won. So give me the last shot.
Just because you wrapped your legs around Juan's head in the last minute doesn't mean you won.
As the crowd boos over the anticlimactic stare down, he spits, turning around and walking away. Jacques glances over his shoulder.
You and Bronson's? That's a fucking joke. I've got nothing to gain from fighting you.